Just you remember thread life cycle means see, life cycle means remember three steps only. First one is what? New or created. Second one is what? Ready. Ready to run. That is also called as what? Runnable state. Then third one is what? Running state. And fourth one is what? Terminated. Terminated or dead state. Dead state. Only four. Just remember, if nothing is happening, only four. First, we are creating thread, right? After creating thread, we are starting that thread, right? Whenever we are starting, it never means that it will get executed by the CPU. Clear or not? Because at this moment, I'm starting thread one very first, right? Thread one very first, and if we'll run it, who will get executed first? Nobody knows. Thread one. Okay, sleep mode is more, right? 20,200. Thread 1 is running. Thread 1 is running. Still thread 1 is running. Now see, thread 2 is running, right? Means there is no any order of thread. Who will get first? Means what? What I mean to say, first stage is what? Thread creation, created. Second stage is what? Ready to run or runnable state. This state never means that it is in running state. Means it is in runnable, means it is in main memory. But still it didn't got that CPU to get executed. But once it will get assigned that CPU, that is called running state. Means it is in CPU, means running state. After running state means if once it will complete their execution, it will go into the dead state. That's it. Or terminate. So four: new, ready, running, and dead state. In the meanwhile, suppose it was running, thread was running at the same moment, high priority thread came. Means CEO of the company came. I will have to stop at any cost, right? To stop from giving this training, right? Yes, because he is having very high priority. In the similar way, while one thread is running whose priority is 7 and another thread is in the ready state whose priority is 10. So 10 priority is higher than 7, right? So this thread scheduler will keep eye on their priority also. Once he will found that one thread is having very high priority, it will give signal to the CPU to execute this one and release the execution this one, and this thread will get executed. At that moment, when in the running state, if will if thread scheduler or will give any kind of signal to the CPU to stop executing for right now and pick another one, means what? From this running, it will go into the ready state. Means either from here, either it can go into the waiting state. From here, either it can go into the blocked state. From here, either it can go to the timed waiting queue. Sleep method we are calling, in that case, time waiting queue, uh, queue area that thread will go. If we'll call yield method, at that moment from running to runnable it will come. Yield is a method, yield. If we'll call any thread with yield method, that thread from running to runnable state that will go itself. So yield method here is yield, right? From running it will go into the ready. Once we'll call a start, it will go the runnable mode, and from runnable it will go by run, it will go into the running by thread scheduler. Once it will complete, go into the dead. Not complete means some interfere will happen with this execution. Then it will go to the waiting, either in waiting, either in sleeping, or either in suspended state. From waiting, it can go into the blocked. From running, it can also go to the blocked. And from runnable, it can go to the blocked state. So these are the state of thread life cycle. From a start to the end. In meanwhile, many things is happening, right? We have born, we are living the life, and at the end, at the old stage, will be terminated. But in the meanwhile, from from what getting born to getting dead, in meanwhile, we'll have to face a lot of challenges, right? So those challenges is nothing but these. And termination is this one, beginning is this one, remember. So beginning and termination, there is not very much complexity, but in meanwhile, very much complexity. Anything can happen at any time. If you will call yield method, it will go to the runnable. If you will call join, it will go to the waiting state. If IO operation required, then it will go into the blocked state. IO operation means what? Printer call. It will go into the block state. If you will call sleep method, it will go to the sleeping state. It can go to the blocked also when you will use wait method. In that case, it will go to the waiting or block. If it is in the block state, we'll have to use that notify all. So this method, notify all, will have to learn into the inter-thread communication. That is itself a huge chapter in multi-threading, inter-thread inter-thread communication, but we will not go with that. So this is what thread life cycle. I hope it is clear to all of you. Do practice, work on it. This figure I have already shared with you all. Why this figure? This is very fresh figure. Reason is what? This stop T1 dot stop is not available. A stop method is not available in Java because it is deprecated in newer Java JDK version. A stop method is not available. Resume suspend method is also not available. Resume method is also not available in latest version of JDK. Getting my point? So this is very recent, which I have shared with all of you. Just you go through it, make a short note. Thread life cycle is very much important, as well as synchronization concept, which I have shown you right now. That is very much important. That is very much important. Synchronization, synchronized method, synchronized block. So work on today's practice. Do more practice. I will be sharing the code, and do practice and make a short notes on thread life cycle. And your assessment is what? You have to make, everyone will have to make a short notes on thread life cycle, each state: new state, runnable state, runnable or ready state, running state, dead state, waiting state, sleeping state, and blocked state, suspended state. All these you have to make a short notes. If you will use example, that is well and good. If you will not use example, that is also fine, but make a short notes, very neat and clean. Make a PDF as earlier you share with me in the WhatsApp group. Any doubt, any question, anyone can ask me by unmuting yourself. And next in the next session we'll go with that collection framework. Then file handling is there, JDBC is there. We'll go with socket programming, very much important. But if possible, we'll go. If not possible, will not go. Very costly socket programming, server side programming. Then Java RMI, remote method invocations. Many things is available, but the thing which are needed for us, we'll go with that. That's it. So any doubt, you can ask me. No doubt.